A common question among us Riven enjoyers is what's the best skin for playing Riven? See, I gotta spend money on the game, it's the only way I can improve my mechanics. Well, don't you worry, cause I got the answer to your questions. My name is Rat Bastard, and this is my Riven skin tier list. Let's start off with the basic skins. OG Riven. You can really tell that this champ was released 10 years ago, but at least her splash art still holds up well to this day. It used to look like this. Ugh. Default Riven is pretty good, but pair this with a fresh level 30 account and no mastery points, and you have a killer combo. C tier. Rammus Wyvern. Personally, I'm not a fan of Rammus. He builds the same item every game, he's only used as a counter pick. In my opinion, combining the worst champion in the game with the best makes for a very mid pick. C tier. Redeemed Riven. This is a good basic skin. Riven with a hood, and it's just a simple upgrade to the original skin. I'll put her in the B tier. Crimson Elite Riven. There is nothing elite about this skin. Her splash art going from this to this was such a huge downgrade, like come on. And her glove is on the wrong hand, idiot. Her glove is always on the right hand. Come on, Riot, do you even know your own lore? Like, they got it right the first time. What happened? Going down to the shit poo poo penis tier next to Space Groove Gwen. Battle Bunny Riven. One ticket to Bonerville, please. This splash art alone is enough to put it on God tier. And I'm not even talking about the gameplay. I don't give a shit about the gameplay. I'm playing this game with one hand. Sex! Battle Booty Riven isn't a bad skin to use at all. It doesn't quite live up to today's standards. I mean, this skin was released 20 years ago. Remember all chat? There's the bunny sword. But it's not about what the skin plays like. It's about whom it was made for. Horny players who want to flash keyburst all over their stinky monitor. S tier. Championship Riven. The first ever Championship Riven skin to come out. Also, it's the rarest skin in the entire game. Why did Riot specifically have to make Riven players suffer? I started playing the game in 2013, right after the skin was released. I could buy the skin from scam websites, but that means I have to spend $4,000 on an account. I don't want the account, and just for that, I'm going on strike and putting this skin on F tier until Riot decides to reach out to me personally and drop the Championship Riven skin into my account. Dragon Blade Riven. This is China's skin number 1. Dragon D's Nuts Riven is a great skin. Her abilities have those fireball effects, they sound like mini explosions every time. This skin comes with a hidden passive that makes Riven deal extra damage to Dragon, but that's useless because Riven is a top laner. She will never fight Dragon. You can't go wrong with Dingus Blade Riven. Look at this chroma. A tier. Arcade Riven. Sorry, but this splash art fucking sucks. I like the login screen better. Look, I love the arcade skin line, but for animation canceling purposes, this skin does not work. It just feels so slow, like I think the visual effects feel delayed or something, and the pixelated sound effects do not help for someone like me who likes to use sound cues. It's hard to tell if an attack actually hits or not, but I'll give it plus points for the super secret technique of recalling to hide Riven's sword. See how she throws it away? And then you flash on top of him like that, then boom. The combo is ult recall into the whirly combo on top of him. But yeah, Arcade Riven could have been better. D tier. Championship Riven 2016. Riot releasing a bootleg copy of the rarest skin in the game is a slap in the face to those who had the original. They knew how bad we wanted it, and they saw the big money that people were willing to pay. But see, the difference here is that I actually own this skin. So A tier. Sausage Riven. This skin is a joke. I'm gonna put this one on C for sausage. Dawnbringer Riven is perfection. She got the thighs, the cheeks, and she got the back muscles. For Riven's first legendary skin, Riot really went all out. Fresh new model and animations, new voice lines, new sound effects. Her ultimate turns her to a super god mode. Dawnbringer Riven is the skin for Riven. They knew how to take Riven to a completely new level with how smooth and crisp she feels to play. Every attack lands when it should. Doing combos with this skin is unmatchable. It's like when Uldudir was running around like a goddamn hobo, but then Spirit Guard came out like, oh, you can never go back. S tier. Nightbringer Riven is Dawnbringer Riven, but when she's acting a little silly. Mythic chromas are kinda cool cause they don't just change the skin's colors, but the particle effects too. Even in her ultimate, they changed the color of her god form. It's a cool, fun thing for something that was essentially free, but for a limited time only. But it is just a recolor of Dawnbringer Riven, so you're going in the F tier. Pulsefire Riven. Get this echo-ass haircut outta here, okay? Pulsefinger Riven is terrible. It looks garbo, and her animations are not good at all. I'm not sure what it is about the visual effects, but something about it just feels too circular. I have no idea what that means, so don't ask. This skin sucks. F tier. Valorant Sword Riven. For Riven's China skin number 2, I think this skin is hella mid. I only really like the design and looks, but for gameplay this skin sucks. Her attacks feel weak and the particle effects don't even exist. They're so unnoticeable and transparent, it all feels slow and unfun to play. But this is only the beginning of the Valiant Sword Riven skins. B tier. Valiant Sword Riven Prestige. Alright, this is just a yellow colored PP excuse to make you buy the same skin twice. Don't get tricked into buying this ass skin. All they want is to make a fake exclusive FOMO product to trick idiots like me into wasting their money. There's nothing prestige about this skin. These are still the default animations and default voice lines. Dawnbringer beats this while costing $100 less. Get this dog shit out of my face, F tier. Greg is smoking a fat J, J tier. Spirit Blossom Riven. Spirit Blossom Riven had to be one of the most hyped skins for Riven. Coming in with the famous Nexus Blitz game mode, we got to see Riven in a whole new light where she sits there looking like a mob boss.
Oh, my lady! My lady! My lady!
This skin is so good. Sick design, fast and powerful feeling attacks, and we can't forget her fucking Susanoo. This skin had me feeling the excitement I had for League long ago, where Riot really wanted to create a fun and memorable event. Let's not forget the Spirit Blossom dating sim event, where at the end, you got to kiss Riven. A tier. Sentinel Riven. Somehow Riven got roped into the disaster that was the Sentinel event, and now she's coming in with her second bad haircut skin with a sword that looks like a block of ice. The way the skin plays is not bad with its cum flavored visual effects, but it's just that the design is pretty generic and that bowl cut is horrible to look at. I like how it looks in the splash art, but in the real game, rip. C tier. At least Sentinels isn't canon.
In one final attempt to save themselves, the world bands together to create their only hope for survival.
It's like a movie recap!
A superpower warrior armed with incredible technology. The Battle Bunny.
Battle Bunny Prime. What is this, Warframe? This skin is an abomination. In fact, this entire skin line is a disaster. What's a Battle Wolf and why does he look like that? I think they missed the whole point of Battle Bunny. This isn't Battle Bunny. This is. Stop making these futuristic garbage skins and ruining good skins that already exist. There's no point in playing a worse version of Battle Bunny Riven. If you're gonna get this, you might as well get the original. D tier. Prestige Valiant Sword Riven 2022. There is no difference. What, you're telling me one is slightly purple? Have we gone so far down the rabbit hole that we're getting chromas of chromas? These skins are trying too hard because they're never gonna beat Prestigious LeBlanc Prestige Edition. You love your Prestige skin so much, I'll put this one in its own tier. But it's all exclusive, you have to pay $200 to see it. Broken Covenant Riven has been a pretty divisive skin. Some like it and some absolutely hate it. The design for the skin is actually really good. I like all the red colors and her ultimate form looks badass. Riven's animations have been overhauled again for her second legendary skin, but not exactly for the better. The most controversial thing they did was turn Riven's front flip on her third Q into a volley bear hop, and her sword is so small you can't even tell what your auto range is. Broken Covenant Riven definitely takes some getting used to. But why are the voice lines just complete nonsense?
Power of the Neverghast.
Neverghast? More like Neverglask, but at least you could do the McGriddle. A tier. So yeah, this is the Retrad skin tier list for gods only. Check out my Twitch stream at twitch.tv/rxtrad and check this video out if you want to learn some Riven combos.